KSW.
BJ, I'm excited to see our next guest tonight at SmackDown Plus, flying to LA to see him wrestle Randy Orton at Summerslam. And based on what he said last night, I think he's ready to take on Randy.
And he claims the Viper's back. What's a Viper when you knock its fangs down its throat? A worthless little worm. Believe that!
Yes! Please welcome to the show WWE Superstar Roman Reigns.
Damn, Roman, that's some gravitas right there.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Wow. That's Roman. That's the thing. I mean, obviously, you do a great job out there, but the voice, doing what I do for a living. When I hear you just go out there and say what you say, I'm like, that dude has got a voice.
Oh, thank you. I've been told every once in a while that maybe I could do radio with this voice, but I enjoy being in the ring hitting people,
Yeah, we don't get to kick people's skulls at any given point.
But we can get that started this morning if you want.
I'm not saying that. That's what I was thinking. I can't say anything silly to Roman Reigns. I'm afraid to get a Superman punch to the face. I don't want to. I don't want to piss Roman off.
It's too early for all that. We can cut up this morning, boys.
Yeah. Reading a little bit about you and go, I didn't know that he played some football too, and you play for the Vikings and the Jaguars, so you were in the show.
Yeah, I played it all growing up. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, down in the South, so it's kind of like a religious thing to, play ball, all, football, baseball, and basketball. So, it's just always been a part of my life.
As a Seahawks fan, we got to thank your Vikings for giving us so many great players to help us win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I feel a little bit in enemy territory. I'm a 49ers fan.
I saw that on your Twitter.
Seattle, don't get hot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, we're going to talk about the rings and everything.
Here we go. Oh, man.
So that must have been a lot of fun to watch that playoff game last year for you.
Maybe we are going to Superman punch some people this morning.
Please, you should see his face. He is so despondent.
I had 49er socks on at the time, man. It's that serious.
I love that, though, because sometimes players, they still don't have the passion team-wise. Like, they like the sport, but they don't have a team. It's fun to see a guy who actually was in the game still, like, as a fan, loves the game.
Oh, absolutely. I enjoy it. That was one thing. Playing it for so long, you can't be a fan. And one thing I always wanted to do was tailgate. You know what I mean? Just sit on the back of a truck and drink beer and get just ready for the game. But, unfortunately with my schedule, I still can't do that. But, one day I'm going to tailgate.
I was going to say, we got a couple hours before SmackDown tonight. I know you like sushi. I'll take you to our place, Trapper Sushi. They have a roll named after me. You could eat my roll before you. No,
I'm not into eating your roll, but I'm definitely down for some sushi. I don't know if they want me tailgating before SmackDown. It could get really crazy out there.
And Roman, you are. People are saying basically, here is the next big thing. Like, could be the hugest star in the WWE. I'm saying it. I don't know if it's weird to hear it, but that's all I'm hearing from everybody. You sure got the voice, the charisma. Man, I mean, do you even think about that? Is that even, like, what's your brain even thinking about when you hear people say that?
I only think about it like if I read it or I hear about it. It's something that, I don't really feed into. I just do my thing. I'm just me. I know who I am, where I'm from, and where I want to go. So for me, it's just me doing my daily thing. As long as I stay within myself, I know I'll be fine.
I remember when you and Dean and Seth all popped up as the Shield, and a lot of people, like the indie wrestling fans, were all really geeked out about Seth, and Dean were like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And a lot of people were curious about, well, who's this Roman guy? And then all of a sudden, it was just like immediately, wow, okay, this guy doesn't. I think we were all bummed to see the Shield disband, but I think as wrestling fans, it's like, yeah, these three need to be doing their own thing and just grow and become the future of the WWE. Was it a tough thing for you guys to separate as a team, or were you looking forward to it as well?
I mean, initially, yeah. I mean, because oddly, you know what I mean? Like when we were down on developmental, we weren't that tight. We were competitors. We were competing against each other to get on the road. But I was just really shocked with how tight we got once the Shield was created and just like, after a few months, we just really started gelling and like all our little different pieces kind of puzzled in so nicely. But at the same time, for the first week or so, I think we used like the 24-hour rule, you know what I mean? And then after that, it was all excitement because we all knew, the Shield's not going to happen, but we're still going to dominate shows like the Shield were. at the time. So for us, it's all about just continue to, keep the bar as high as we can, set a new standard, and push this company into, the highest, the highest potential it could ever have.
Especially at that Extreme Rules match with Evolution. I remember being like, oh my God, this is just like an epic match. And then all of a sudden, oh, okay, see you guys. You guys are done with each other. Son of a bitch.
Well, that's what happens when you go 2-0 against Evolution.
Yeah.
Not keeping count or anything, but 2-0. You hear that, H?
The BJ Shea Morning Experience on 99.9 KISW.